Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar Alatha Bahashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. My name is Officer 500 Yaquatsa. I am affiliated with the One West Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under the leadership of Commanding Jenny Hana. And our job under Commander Jenny Hana is to teach Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians their true culture, their true identity, their heritage, and their language according to the Holy Bible. So we're gonna deal with the Hebrew Lashon Kodash class, Holy Tongue class. So I'm gonna put the Hebrew on the board, and I'll have brothers and sisters who are watching the study give them a couple minutes to copy or photograph, write it down, and we'll take it up from there. Like, share, and subscribe to class. We really appreciate that. Let's start with 22 characters first. I will bring this up. First is first. I'm going to put all this on the board. The Hebrew characters. Let's first do the ancient. All right. Let's sit it on the board. Ba ga da ha wa za ka ta ya ka la ma na sa I pa taza kwa ra sha and tha. Shouldn't be too bright. Let me see. The Hebrew characters in Assyrian, or we would call modern Hebrew. Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, da. Hebrew prepositions. So we go deal with the Hebrew prepositions, and learning and understanding the Hebrew prepositions makes you understand and comprehend Hebrew a lot better. That Hebrew prepositions will be part of the basics, part of the fundamentals of learning Hebrew, how to read Hebrew and understand Hebrew. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sure. Yes. Mhm. So we got the prepositions right on the board, right? So means I. The preposition for the is I. Preposition for ba is in or on, according to context. When you read the Hebrew, though, it's like when you read a book, though, a story. or a book, you know, or a certain paragraph though. Paragraphs, stories, and books have context into it, so you can understand what you're reading. Same thing with Hebrew. Ba means for the preposition of ba would be in or on, depending on the context, according to the context of what you're reading. Right? It's logical, makes sense though. We got do, which is the preposition for da is do, right? Preposition for ha is the. Preposition for wa is and. The preposition for ya is he or it, depending on context, according to context, right? The preposition for ya can be he or it, according to the context of the Hebrew paragraph or story. The preposition for ma will be of or from, depending on the context, according to context, on a Hebrew paragraph or a Hebrew story, how the ma will be used. Just like me read an English paragraph or a Spanish paragraph or whatever. Ma'a, the preposition for ma'a will be what. The preposition for ka is like. Then we have the preposition for la is to. The preposition for na is we. The preposition for sha will be pertaining to. And last but not least, the preposition for tha will be you or she, according to context. For tha, depending on how it's read or the story of the paragraph, tha could be referred to you, or it could be referred to as she, depending on the context, according to the paragraph or the story of a Hebrew sentence. Need some time to copy. What I was saying before, to learn Hebrew, you always want to have this though, being where you are in the ISUBK school under Commander Jeniana. This Hebrew chart right here. The top is the ancient Hebrew, and the bottom is the Assyrian or the modern Hebrew. And you can see on top is UPK business. This manufactured by the One West Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. If any other Israelite group has this, though, 9 times out of 10, they will take this out, but take away this right here. Right. They would remove this and claim that they made up with it, though, which is not true. The One West ISUBK came out with the Hebrew chart. We came out with this chart since 1969. And we officially is the only organization that teach Lashon Kodash, Holy Tongue, or the Hebrew tongue or language in its proper manner. So learning the class from the ISUBK, you get one of these from your camp leader, from the closest city or zone you're from. Sham, Sham, Sham. Name, reputation. That's what the Hebrew word means for the Hebrew word for name or reputation will be Sham. Right? Sham, Sham, Sham. Name or reputation. Sham, Sham, Sham. Name or reputation. That's unimportant. So, always remember though, when we write, anytime we write in ancient Hebrew, we will be reading it and pronouncing it from right to left, right to left. If we pronounce anything in English, it'll be from left to right, left to right. This will be the Hebrew translation in English on how the Hebrew word for name or reputation would be pronounced. This is Shah, right? So Sar, Ha, Pan, Ya, Ha, Wa, Panya, Ha, Guadam. You know, so always remember for ancient Hebrew, right? You got the connectors and the non-connectors, the smiley face and the frown face. Anytime it's a smiley face, that means two Hebrew characters are connected and it's pronounced a certain way. But if it's any Hebrew characters that have an upside down smiley face or a frown, or doesn't have a connector though, they're pronounced fully. Pan, this will be pan ya, pan ya, because this Hebrew character is connected with this Hebrew character. Pan ya, ha, qua, da, because you got the ma, the da, and the ma. But since the da is connected with the ma, it will be dam, quadam. Sar, ha, pan, ya, ha, sar, wa, pan, ya, ha, quadam. I'll say it again. Sar, wa, pan, ya, ha, quadam. Put it in there. Assyrian, then we'll translate it. All right. So, All right. Saying before though, now this the ancient being translated to the Syrian or modern, right? Sar wa pan ya ha qua da. Now we see the English translation on how it's pronounced though. Sar wa pan ya ha qua da. And what does that? This means turn and face the east. Why do we turn and face the east when the nation of Israel, when blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are properly to pray to the Most High, and when we read the Lord's prayers, we are to turn and face the east. Sar Wapandya Hakwada. You know, so because in the classroom or the Passover or any feast day, we are to imagine, which means to stand. Sar, turn. Wapanya Hakwada. Turn and face the east. That's what that means. That's the word Shema. Mm. Now we have the word, Hebrew word Shemai. 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 Translated Shemai. 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 What does it mean? Listen. 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 The Hebrew word for listen is Shemai. Shemai Yasharala. Shemai Yasharala Amajim Sar Wapanya Hakwada. Interesting. Let's try that. How about that? Yes, yes, yes. Turn and face the east. Yeah. Sure. Shema Yasharala Imad. So interesting. All right. I buy it. I buy All right. So yeah. So Shemai Yasharala Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Shemai Yasharala Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Shemai Yashar Allah Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Shemai Yashar Allah Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Listen, Israel, stand, turn, and face the east. So that's that mean. A nice D sentence right there. Listen, Israel, stand, turn, and face the east. Shemai Yasharala Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Shemai Yasharala Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Shemai Yasharala Imad Sar Wapanya Hakwadam. Listen, Israel, stand, turn, and face the east. So that's it on that. All right. That's it on that, though. And ISUK security announcements, rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the heads. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means tenth in Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives to you, give to the teacher or general. Priest fund, free will, offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we have the Lord's 57th annual Passover, which is going to take place down in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, April 1st, 2026 to April 6th, 2026 will be the Lord's Passover week. April 4th will be the Lord's Passover day, the most important day of the year. Make sure Blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, you prep your place to stay, your transportation arrangements, whether you're flying or driving, you know. Most important day of the year. Other than that, remind Akim and Aquathium to check bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, black boots, black shirt, black tactical pants or BDUs, black headband, black war scarf. With that being said, give a courtesy salute to the instructor, which is myself, Amajim, which means stand, Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Yazbatah, Sarah, which means to turn. Give a courtesy salute to the Aquathium or the sisters. Sisters, stand or Amajim, Amajim, Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Alathah, Ba Shem Yahshua. Yazbatah, class dismissed.